السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم اليوم؟
كويس الحمد لله.
كيف حالكم اليوم؟ بخير والحمد لله. So how are you doing today?
Right.
We will try to speak more Arabic. So please, everybody over here speak English more than what's supposed to be. We speak in Arabic more over here in this 15-30 minutes as much as we can. So when I say كيف حالكم الآن, that's me. I'm asking you, how are you doing today? So you need to answer me. I need everybody to answer. كيف حالكم اليوم؟ بخير والحمد لله. This is a question, brother. So you need to give me an answer. When I said, hey, brother, how are you doing today? Well, you tell me, I'm doing good, alhamdulillah, right? So the same thing. كيف حالك اليوم؟ بخير. بخير, the answer is going to be like that. بخير, very well, والحمد لله. So كيف حالك اليوم يا أختي؟ بخير. بخير. والحمد لله. كيف حالك اليوم؟
أنا كويس الحمد لله.
Very well. This is a different way to answer this question. But this is like a slang way. كويس, this is a slang way that you can use. They say كويس, which is well. I'm well, I'm fine, I'm good. But when we speak in Arabic, we say بخير والحمد لله. Or you can say أنا بخير والحمد لله. So كيف حالك اليوم؟ كيف حالك اليوم؟
بخير والحمد لله.
كيف حالك اليوم؟
بخير والحمد لله.
So when I speak to the man, I say كيف حالك. When I speak to the woman, I say كيف حالك. So it's just exactly the same way. We write both words, but we use حالك for the man and حالك for the woman. Okay? Okay, inshallah, we're going to finish what we started last week. Some of the brother was already here and some was not. So what we did last couple of weeks, we just go all over those alphabet words and we start one by one. We start reading each one. We start to learn how we can draw it, because if you see these letters over here, does have a way to draw them. Then we show the way those letters, each one of those, how it shows when be isolated by itself, when it be in the initial of the word, in the middle of the word, or final or end of the word. So we're gonna show each case separate, how each one of those letters gonna show. Then we're gonna get for each case of those, like when the letter be initial, we're gonna show how this letter gonna be have in a word, or one of the words have this letter written, and we're gonna understand how this word, what this word means, and how we can pronounce this word right. So inshallah, we finished last time with حرف الظا. حرف الظا. This is what the last letter we used last time. So inshallah today we're gonna start with حرف العين. حرف العين.
حرف العين.
So this word, when I say حرف, meaning the letter of.
Right.
So حرف العين.
حرف العين.
عين.
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 So this is how the عين be written if it's isolated, like that. عين.
عين.
عين. What if the عين came in the beginning or initial of the word? It's going to be like that.
Right.
So this is the way I'm writing. I start from the top, not from the bottom. Make like a little circle. Go back on the line and make a straight line. This is the ayn. Looks very close to the hamza. If you remember the hamza of the alif, but this is going to be bigger. The hamza always very small because the hamza is part of the alif. So ayn is going to be a little bit bigger on the sides. So this is how the ayn be in the initial of the word. Ayn. So what about in the middle of the word? It will be exactly the same thing, but we're going to add a little line before it. It's going to be like that line, the circle, and like that. So this is how it will be in the middle of the word. Again, this is a little line. Then the ayn connected to it, then finished like that. So this is how the ayn in the middle of the word. Okay, what about the ayn in the end of the word? The exactly same way would be like that, like it is isolated.
Right.
Okay, some letters or some words gonna be having the ayn isolated from the letter before it, like ra and ayn. If I have ra before the ayn, ra is not going to be connected because you know ra only connected from before it, not after it. So ayn is going to be like that. But if this ayn came with a meme, you know, meme can be connected with it. So in this case, the ayn is going to be have a little line like that to connect the ra, but it will be finished anyway like that. Okay? So we will start with the ayn when we start in the beginning of the word or the initial of the word. What the word? Yes.
Ayn also, can it be written like a little loop?
Yeah. Okay. We have exactly between 5 and 15 and 10. We can go to 100 different. This is exactly what we call it in English font. The way we write the letter is going to be different font. So some people can write it like that. Some people can write it like this.
Yes.
Everybody write different way. I'm going to the what we call a test. This is a standard way to write the letters. So what I'm teaching over here is a standard way. I don't go in a different way because we have خط نسخ, خط فارسي, خط رقعة, خط ثلث, خط. We have too many. If you go to the fonts, we have hundreds. And every day they create it. They be very close to this look, but it's not going to be like that. So what I'm teaching over here is خط النسخ, which is going to be the standard Arabic. This is how we write it. And this is most of the Quran is going to be written in this way.
Okay. The reason I pointed that because a lot of times in the Quran you see the other way, the little loop, you know, right?
See the square and then they come down.
Yeah, it comes down in the little loop.
This exactly. If you see it like that, so the way all the whole Mus'haf is going to be written is going to be written in this way.
Right.
You have to know that. If you saw it in a different way than this, which is this standard way, so this is the font used to write this Mus'haf. And this is the ayn in this Mus'haf, which is going to be easy to recognize it. It's not going to be hard to find it. Yeah. Okay? So, حرف العين. The first word we're going to use for حرف العين is going to be ayn. Ayn, I. This is ayn. This is aynan. Ayn and ayn. So ayn. Ayn. عين عين ياء نون حرف العين وحرف الياء والنون and that's meaning I عين
Which I might also add is feminine. Feminine. Because body parts that have two in Arabic, that's what I learned. That any, you got two of anything is looked at as being feminine. Right, two of any parts, body parts.
عين. And you know, we all of us know this ayn is a noun or a verb. Is ayn is a noun or a verb?
No.
It's a noun. It cannot be a verb because just describe something. It's not a verb. Okay? What if we get a word as a verb? We have half ayn in the verb. We're going to use this word. عقد. 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 حرف العين حرف القاف حرف الدال عقد عقد. Okay, عقد, the meaning of عقد can be in two different ways depends on the sense it's going to be on. So one of the meaning of عقد when you tie something together. So this is عقد, when you tie something together make a tie. So this is عقد, or it comes from it عقدة. Or when you try to, in a marriage between a man and a woman. So when you write the contract, this is عقد. When you, so it depends on, yes. Yeah. If you excuse me just for a minute, please.
Yes.